When I first started urban planning and I got into the course and we started our first project and we're doing our little community and city, we didn't have a whole lot of restrictions. We had free wheel of how we wanted to design and how the city was going to work. And it was sort of giving us our perspective, sort of a utopia. And it was really exciting to do it that way. And then in first year, my professor said planning is politics and politics is planning. I had no idea what he meant by that. I really do understand that concept now, and that really opened my eyes to what I was quite naive about when I first started out at planning. I started at a larger planning consulting firm where there was over 200 or 300 planners, engineers, and staff. Moved over to a smaller mid-size where there was about 40, 50 planners and engineers. At that point, myself and at the time a partner, we decided to move out on our own, which we did. And we started up our consulting firm and worked together for about 5 years, and then we had differences of opinion. And my partner went one way and I went the other way, and that's when I started the Biglieri Group, and that's over 10 years ago. To start our process, one of the things that we need, and it's essential, is we have to know what we're dealing with. When we have the survey and contours, we look at the different policies from a provincial standpoint, from a regional standpoint, from a local standpoint. Typically, a plan goes through numerous revisions because the client has changes and modifications, and maybe the municipality informally tells us, we want this and this. So we make those necessary changes. We get it to a point where the client is happy. They give us their opinion on some things. Then that plan comes back to us, and we make the necessary modifications. Once the studies are all done and the plan has been revised, we officially put the package together and submit it to the municipality and/or region. At the end of the day, we come to a plan that we're happy with, and maybe even the planning department is. Then they write a recommendation report, and then you move forward to clear those conditions of draft plan approval, to register the property, and then actually build it. To recent graduates, again, I feel that the Ryerson program in urban planning gives you a great core, a great base to work with, but you may not have the experience, and now you're looking for a job. If it is difficult to find summer work, because I know for myself it was difficult when I was going through as well, go see your local counselor. So if you get involved from the political side of things, you might be able to help volunteer in sort of that fashion as well. Regardless of what it is or what municipality you're working in, you could try to look at working with even one of the ministries. What I find the best about urban planning is working with people. You have to be able to work with all kinds of individuals, those that are easy to work with and those that are difficult to work with. You're dealing with local residents that understand the process, you're dealing with residents that don't understand the process, or even government officials, counselors, etc. So it's a wide range of personalities. You have to learn to adjust to those personalities. You have to learn to be prepared. And I think it's important, especially for graduates, and I live on the 3 Ps, you have to be patient, but you got to be persistent, and you have to provide a good presentation. You have to understand who you're dealing with and have the ability to deal with them.